With an installed capacity of 1.07 gigawatts, Uganda's energy sector relies on hydropower. The investment in power generation infrastructure gains for serving domestic and anticipating regional demand as reflected in the Eastern Africa Power Pool and bilateral energy trade transactions. Nevertheless, climate change has presented a threat to Africa's energy security as droughts plague infrastructure such as the Kariba Dam. Local approach has been informed on such as it was with the 2005 drought.
We see that during times of drought, currently in Uganda, during the seasons of drought, our smaller hydropower plants struggle a lot. You find that they are generating either at half of their capacity or even less than half. But when we have the rainy season on, they are able to generate at their full capacity. Similarly for the solar plants, when it's raining, now for them it's the reverse. When it's raining, they can hardly generate any power. But when the sun is out, which they depend on, then they generate at their full capacity.
Energy integration, although considered a key area, is yet to be an integral solution. Solar energy at just 2%, biogas 6%, and thermal just 1%. Among other sources such as biofuels are still affected by shortfalls on efficiency for broad market utilization and still climate change.
Looking at that, the highest pollutants or the highest global greenhouse gases are emitted from cooking space. And that's why we have the big challenge. So if we can minimize, and of course, reliant on biomass for cooking has its consequences and challenges on climate change. So we have to see that we can minimize not only climate change, but if you look at sustainable development goals, cooking affects a lot of them.
Despite alternatives extended by other clean energy sources such as solar to cut the reliance on traditional energy sources, investment by both government and private sector entities is benchmarked on capital, efficiency, and impact assessment, all key areas that have to be streamlined.
First, before we license the companies that generate power, we require for them to carry out environmental and social impact assessment studies for their plants. And in those studies, they're able to capture the impact of their projects on the environment, especially the adverse impacts. And therein, we need for them to be able to point out the mitigation measures.
In spite of the fact that other energy sources are on the rise, proposing a central alternative to address climate change, conventional energy sources such as hydro remain pertinent, but with a clear call of awareness for the ecosystem demands. Bronia Katsime, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.